Alright guys, Young Brandon 9mm USA here, and today this is going to be the Glock 23 Gen 4 versus the Walther PPQ M2 caliber. People have been requesting this video after we did the Glock 22 Gen 4 versus the PPQ M2 right there. So we thought we'd bring you this comparison and give you our opinions on both pistols as far as in a versus video. This is the Walther PPQ M2. It's going to be up first. This gun is a 11+1 40 caliber compared to the Glock 23 Gen 4 or the Glock 23 in general, which is a 13+1. Headshots. Pulled that shot. Okay, empty. Again, as I said, 11+1. I think I pulled like 2 or 3 of my shots just because it sort of jerked the trigger. That was the first time I shot a 40 in a while. Let's go shoot the Glock 23 Gen 4. Alright guys, so here is the Glock 23 Gen 4. As you can tell, the bore axis is a lot lower on the Glocks. And I haven't shot this gun in quite a while, so let's see what the recoil impulse difference is. Again, headshots. The Glock right here has better sights because they're the Glock factory night sights. That was a good trigger pull. This quite honestly feels like it has a little bit more snap. It wants to rise just a little bit more. Or at least I'm feeling it a little bit more in my hand. This feels like it has a little bit more jump. And, you know, some people may criticize that and be like, yeah, well, you're just a Walther fanboy. You guys, I bought the Walther PPQ M2 because it, in my opinion, is the best 40 caliber handgun out there as far as it has a polymer frame.
All right, I'll shoot him next.
All right, guys, now that we've repainted the target, Beretta Senior is going to be up with the Glock 23 Gen 4.
Okay, so this is a relatively new pistol. I've only had it for a short period of time. It does have the Glock night sights on it, which I find pretty precise. The trigger on it is a really good trigger pull for a Glock pistol. Definitely has a little recoil to it, but I find it comfortable to shoot.
You were hitting to the left big time.
That's probably me just pushing the trigger a little bit. It's actually a pretty nice group. That head target on that target is pretty small.
Yeah.
It's not the normal head size target on a steel target. If you look at a competitor to the right there, you can see how big the target is there. But it shoots good, but yeah, it's got a little snap to it. I enjoy it though. I enjoy shooting them. Good knockdown power. Good kinetic energy out of that 40 caliber round. Just a little bit harder to handle than some. Anyway, I want to shoot the Walther next. All right guys, the Walther PPQ M2 caliber. This is the standard size, full mag here. And the release is over here for a lefty. So when I'm doing it, if you're a righty, just pull your finger back from the trigger, actuate it right there. Anyway, we'll try some headshots here.
Has a little bit of bark to it.
The front of the pistol jumps up a little bit more than the Glock for me when I'm shooting the Walther.
But does it feel a little bit smoother at the same time,
smoother.
though? It doesn't feel like it snaps as much. It just has a little bit more muzzle flip.
You can feel, I think, just as much in the hand. The very front of the pistol just jumps a little bit violently, but the pistol is very accurate.
Yeah.
No question about that.
Do you still want to pick up a 5-inch model of that?
Well, I think so, because I think my only complaint about it is just how violently it jumps a little bit, the 40 in the Walther PPQ. I think the larger Walther PPQ in 40 will help tame that. So I am interested in picking that up. Still have not done so. They're both great pistols. I enjoy shooting both of them. One's that familiar Glock pistol that you've always had, and the other one has one of the best grips of any pistol out there and a trigger to go with it. So
yep.
The two things I like it over the Glock is the trigger and the grip, but I don't mind a Glock. Been carrying one for a long time and just retired my Glock 22 after 13 years and 21,000 rounds. So in that 21,000 rounds, for those of you that haven't watched all the other videos, my Glock did break twice. Let me go grab the 23 real quick. My Glock 22, my 13-year LE gun, had both of these two pins right here snap in half. The first one snapped in half around the 18,000 round mark, and the second one snapped in half around the 20,500 mark. So we don't keep exact counts, but I know roughly how many rounds we shoot each time, and so that's where they broke. Both of them were replaced by law enforcement armorers within 10 minutes, and the pistol was back up and running again. One of the two broke, and it turned it into a single shot. So I would fire the round, I'd fire the handgun, and I'd actually have to come up here and cycle the next round and fire again. And I did that for my last 3 or 4 rounds on a particular qualification course. Yeah, I still qualified with a broken gun, but that's okay. Anyway, just wanted to give you an update on that. So what's the life expectancy of a Glock 22? Somewhere in the neighborhood of 20,000 rounds. And I know 9mm Glock pistols, the 17 and the 19, have shot well over 100,000 rounds. So if you're asking me which Glock to get because you want one to be able to keep for 20 years or whatever, maybe the 9mm would last a little bit longer than the 40. But that's what happened in my case, and firsthand knowledge on that, so I can pass that on to you. But this is a new Glock 23 Gen 4 against the Walther PPQ in 40 caliber. I am interested in getting that 5-inch PPQ in 40. We'll see if I get it or not. All right, young Beretta, you're up next.
Okay. As always, everyone, thanks for watching the video, and remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel here on YouTube for more guns and gear videos coming up in the future. This gun's a fast shooter. Walther perfection.
Yes, it is.